formations are wrapped up. The starting fives for both teams, as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everybody, to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. Terrific talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
So let's take a look at the starters for Jacksonville. We've got Anthony Tolliver. Allen is out there with Jones. Then there's Kyle Anderson. And it's Hunt in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Las Vegas, Jackson is out there with Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Reeves in at the shooting guard. Here's Jones. After Las Vegas picked up 3 with their last shot. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Anderson. Count the basket.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Pass to Reeves. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Anderson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Kidd. And Kidd with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Jones after the basket by Las Vegas. And it goes down 2 points. Anderson's got 6 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
There's the pass to Jackson. Outside for Kidd. Jacks up a 3. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. He has 7.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Allen outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Las Vegas leading by 4. Passes to Reeves. Beyond the arc. Allen with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Kidd against Jones. The floater, he takes it up and lays it in.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Reeves. Las Vegas again missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And it's in there.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Jackson. And here is Marjanovic. 1:04 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot for 3. Kidd. Out of bounds. Jacksonville takes possession.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones, how he did last season. 4th in assists, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. And Anderson gets it to go.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Kidd kicks to Kid Gilchrist. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. It's his first trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Kidd. Both free throws good from Kidd. Here's Macura. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Anderson outside. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Out to the right wing. Fires from the line. Kidd, no good. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Back to the action after this word. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for Las Vegas, they've got Wright, Lee out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's J.J. Barea, and it's Marjanovic in at the center, locking down the middle. And so here's Jacksonville after the basket by Las Vegas. Pass to Anderson. Over Barea. Anderson can't get it to go. Now here's Kleber, guarded closer. Stolen by Anderson. Plenty of space. And the jumper is good. Anderson's got 10 points. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now Barea still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Nice D from Porter.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The pass to Macura. To the paint. Here's Anderson. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got the lead up to 2 now for Jacksonville. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Now here's Anderson. 12 points for him. Passes it to Concho. There's the three. Just 5 to shoot. And finished off by Anderson.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Las Vegas trails by 4. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And now the first timeout called here for Jacksonville.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Jackson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist comes in for Courtney Lee. Now here's Jones. He's got 6. Yep, that one goes. For Las Vegas, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Barea against Jones. And it's blocked. Fast break, here they come. Allen with it, guarded now by Jackson. Barea against Jones. Pass to Hunt. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Barea, the pass to Reeves. Goes up on the wing. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Reeves has got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, that's a pretty pass. Barea is a spark plug, and he seems to make his teammates better whenever he's on the floor.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Allen outside. Here's Conchar. That one, no good. And it's Las Vegas the other way. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Kleba with the bucket.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Conchar. No points in the game yet for him. On the basket by Jones.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Knocks it loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. Last touch by Kidd-Gilchrist. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Jones looking for an opening. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Jacksonville shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one falls for Jones. So it's Las Vegas now. From deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Jacksonville leads by 6. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Taking a look at Jacksonville. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, it's easy to see why they've been the better team offensively. They've been shooting the lights out of the ball. They're running their strong offensive system and making the most of every good shot that they get.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really difficult. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Kyle Anderson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so in the game for Jacksonville, Allen is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Anderson, and there's Anthony Tolliver, and it's Hunt in at the center position. Now here's Kid Gilchrist. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Kid, no good. Here's Hunt. Wide open. But they'll get another chance. Allen's shot is off. Las Vegas trails by 6. Here's Kidd, and Kidd with the stuff.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh, well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And Las Vegas making a change here. Lee's checked in, and Jacksonville also making a change. Porter's checked in. Jackson against Porter for the lead. Jackson misses.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Jones kicks to Porter, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Lee finds Jackson. Here's Marjanovic for 3. Kidd, and he's good on the 3 ball. Kidd's got it all tied up now for Las Vegas. For Jacksonville, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Anderson passes to Hunt.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Jacksonville shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. J.J. Barea is checked in for Las Vegas. And Jacksonville also making a change. McCure is checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
And the basket by Kidd.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
And it's Jones with the ball for Jacksonville. Now a timeout called by Jacksonville. And Las Vegas making a change here. Reeves is checked in. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Tyus Jones fourth.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Here's McCure. Pass to Hunt. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession. Here's what's coming up on the schedule for Jacksonville. On Monday, then on Friday.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Barea, the pass to Marjanovic. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here's Anderson. He's got 14. Here's Jones. Dishes it to Porter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a moment now to see the stats for Anderson. Last season's performance for him. 12th in blocks, 17th in rebounding, and he also finished in the top 20 of the assist rankings, making plays for others and making his teammates better.
And anytime you take it inside against him, you know it may be coming right back the other way. He was a nasty, nasty shot blocker last season. Free throw good, Porter. And Jacksonville making a change here. Gutterich is checked in. Good on both. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
Here's Jones after the basket by Las Vegas. And finished off by Porter.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Outside Kidd. Marjanovic kicks to Barea. The feed to Jackson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
The free throw drops for Jackson. Jacksonville trails by 5. Now here's Anderson. 14 points for him. The rebound by Marjanovic.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Out to the right wing. Reeves the pass to Jackson. Misses from close range.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Las Vegas leading by 5. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Barea. The pass to Reeves. He's off on that one. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Allen. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Throws it up high, and Marjanovic with the slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And we've reached the end of the third. Las Vegas ahead as they end the third quarter on a 20-7 run. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Jacksonville trails by 7. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with Jackson, and it's Reeves in at the 2-guard. Jackson against Anderson. Outside, Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one. Anderson can't get it to go. Las Vegas leading by 7. Here's Marjanovic. The quick look, no good that time. Jones drives in. It counts, and the foul. It's going to go on Michael Kidd-Gilchrist.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And that one falls for Jones. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
That's his first personal foul.
Jacksonville trails by 4. Jones with it. And the rejection by Marjanovic. Passes it to Reeves. Now Kidd-Gilchrist. Pass to Marjanovic. And Jones over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
So it's Las Vegas now. 4 on the clock. Here's Reeves. Knocks down the 3 ball. Reeves has got the lead up to 7 now for Las Vegas.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Jones, no one around him. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Las Vegas calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Las Vegas's coach talk to his team during a timeout. He said, "I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from three. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does." Kevin?
Here's Anderson. Makes it off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
So it's Las Vegas now, following the score by Jacksonville. Pass to Reeves. Fires top of the key. No good off the back of the rim. Fires for three. Kid Gilchrist, no luck.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Allen for the three. And again, Jacksonville with the triple.
Both teams putting their energies into the offensive end. Where's the D?
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
Here's Reeves, and he gets the bucket. And Las Vegas leads by 3.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Jones dishes to Anderson. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Drops. He ties it up.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
To the inside, and the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. For Jacksonville, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Anderson slams it in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Las Vegas, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Now here's Kidd. He can't get that one. Good D by Jones. 3 on 3. The pass to Tolliver. Kid Gilchrist comes with the double team. Anderson's shot is off. And here's Las Vegas. Kidd with it. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
For Jacksonville, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Deep 2 from Anderson. It's good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Takes the 3. It's money from deep.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Now a timeout called by Jacksonville. They're trailing by 3. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Lobbed up there for Anderson. Yes!
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Kidd. Yes!
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Now a timeout called by Jacksonville. They're down by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kid Gilchrist comes with a double team. Allen left side. 5 on the clock. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer. They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freedoms.
So we see Las Vegas get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.